So we're doing pizza tonight. You know what would be great tonight? If we can get some of that pizza from Elgin. Huh? I'll drive to go get it. I'll drive to go get it. Stranger. I'm not a stranger. I was here this morning. Where were you? I didn't see you. Megan. Can't be calling me a stranger. Where were you when I needed you? You were nowhere to be found. I felt like I was all alone in a world of women against men, and you were nowhere around. You've been on for a few days. I didn't see you. You weren't around when I needed you. You let me down. It was me against everybody, and you let me down. Hi, Guam. Are you gonna make a cup? Are you gonna mix some glitter?
I don't know. I'm just fun.
I'm excited. She doesn't need to put her hand on the table. It's nasty. Don't know. You haven't been on for a few days, and you call me stranger? Who's the real friend here? We're gonna work on some building some sturdier tumblers that takes a little bit more in detail than the ones that we did on last time. I figured I'd just pop on really quick because I had a few to make. So while I was making them, I was like, well, let me hop on and just make them, and that way you can see if you got. I mean, it's super easy. This is a 1x6, and they typically come in a 12-foot board. This is the treated wood. They won't cut the treated wood, but they'll cut the untreated wood. I got this out the scrap pile. You always see the purple dot. But you always have to get them cut, and I get them cut into between 13 to 15 inches long. The 1x4, a 1x6 is what that is. And these are the 1x4s. This come in like a 12-foot section too. They won't cut them into these, so you have to cut them on your own. I think the reason why they're a lot sturdier is because they have a lot more support than the other one does, because it's built inside of a box. So I think it's a lot more sturdier, personally.
It doesn't sit up high, does it?
She's disappointed. So it kind of looks like a clamp, just a regular C-clamp that you buy from Walmart works in order to clamp it together while you work on it. There's two different ways. I'm sure there's a billion different ways that you can do it, but this is just how to build a sturdier cup tisserie when you're building your. What are we doing about this? You want to drill me today? By encasing it like that, I think it makes it a lot sturdier. So it would look like this, and it would sit on the board. You will put the motor through it, and the cut will hang off on this side, like such. Because it's going through two boards and they're equally drilled through with the hole to put through it, it works a lot better. I have everybody out here crafting with me now. Impressive. It's easy. You can build your own cup turner. It's nothing to it. This is just a method that I use to build cup turners, but if I can do it, you can do it too. Now, to get the wood cut, I have a dear old friend that I always go to get my wood cut. Because, to be honest, when it comes to cutting wood, that's not my forte. You have to get them ready for school. Oh my God. Where are you? That your kids are in school. Mine are out of school. I'm a little upset. We need to move to where you are so I can make sure that they go to school when your kids go to school. So you didn't need to wait on your husband to do one. I can do it while he's at work. Yep. And you know the good thing about it is you can go in and you can use all his tools. And you can just mess up his garage. And like my wife say that you can just use it as an excuse. So, oh, I kept telling you and I kept telling you and you didn't do it. So I just did it on my own. That's how it works. I am making, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 of them today. But I'm only going to make one with you guys because I don't want to burn your time. I know you guys have crafting projects, and I'm sure Sharonda's going to get on here in a second and start talking crap. And I want to hurry up and get off before Sharonda gets on. It's 7 a.m.? Wait, where are you? I didn't catch that. Where are you where it's 7 a.m.? Bless your soul. Well, it's 3 here. 1 1/8. This works for the 3 1/4 inch pipe. If you're gonna be making one with the 3 1/4 inch pipe, I mean the 3/4 inch pipe. If you're gonna go smaller, then you're gonna need a smaller drill bit. How does it look? My wife is mixing glitter over here. It looks like a mermaid. You could put some red.
I want to use those. I don't know.
Yeah. My wife is working on her glitter today. I'm excited. Look at this.
I don't know.
Overseas, yeah. I want to come overseas. So I take it and I drill. I clamp it to my table to stop it from moving, and I drill a hole with this drill bit on the inside of it in order to make sure that this pipe goes through it. How many do you make a week normally, or does it fluctuate? I can make as many as I want a week. I just, like I told you, I don't like making a lot of one thing. It takes the excitement out of it. I just like to come out and play. So when I'm out and I'm having a good day, then I'll make a lot of it. But today I was like, oh, I'm gonna get out of the garage and I'm gonna just work on them. So I went and bought everything I need, went to my guy, and I came home and started working on them. It's expensive to get here, though. Oh my God! There you go. There go your troublemaker.
Who?
Sharonda. I thought she was at work. I'm calling your boss. I'm calling your boss and telling him you ain't doing nothing at work. That you just wasting his time and his money.
I need that.
I'm calling your boss. We're making a tumbler. Did you make your own tumbler, Sharonda, or did you pay for one? Can you hand me that box, Timothy? This one here works. We're making tumblers. Tumbler rotators is what we're making. The wife said that she wanted to give one away, or we came up with the idea to give one away.
Oh, Daddy.
I like it.
Oh.
She liked it too. We're doing something. We're working like you should be working, man. But you at work ain't doing nothing. She says Sharonda says she's waiting on Teen Wife to send her Tina to turn it.
But you know, I don't make them, so.
Now, you want to be Teen Wife now?
So I guess you gotta be nice to the hubby.
Watching us is something. I'm not paying you though. Like, you're getting paid to do work and you ain't doing nothing. Hi, Nancy. I see. You gonna make a cup? You gonna make a cup? Okay. Sharonda's my arch nemesis. She's so not nice. She want a teen. She don't want to be nice to me, but she want a tumbler rotator. She thinks she's gonna win one. I would rig the election where I make sure you don't win it. They're easy to make. I'll post the dimensions and stuff. I guess I should have did that in the beginning, but I'll post the dimensions and stuff in the back in the group chat of the dimensions of the boards that you need to make. It's fairly easy to make, to be honest. You can use the same method to make a 2-cup turner, a 3-cup turner, a 4-cup turner. Let me fill you guys in really quick on my box. Can I tell you about my box that I'm about to get? Are you listening? So he's going to make it 3 stations where you've got 1 station, 2 stations, 3 stations, and on each side of the station is going to fold out. It's going to have 2 rotators here, 2 rotators there, and work space on the top where you can work on cuts. And he's going to build where it closes up and you can put a light in it. He's coming over today. He's coming over today. No, I'm not going to make the 12 cup. I thought about making the 12 cup, but I figured I'd get somebody professional. The guy who helps me out with the wood, that cuts the wood to make sure that I get my wood cut right. He's the guy that's gonna make it for me. I'm excited. I'm super excited. I'm beyond excited. 12 cups, man. I don't know what she's gonna do with it, but she's got 12 cups. Hey. She's got 12 cups, a 12-cup turner, so she can never say that that I'm taking up her turners. Simple clamp. I drill the holes through like such, so it gives it that the pipe sticks straight through it. And it would keep the cup perfectly level without that little level that you got going on, like most of the cups that have those big things on the bottom of it. A specific design of what? I didn't catch that part. A specific design of what? And I put them in a box shape. And I use this clamp to make sure that they stay straight while I screw in what needs to be my screws. Oh, my turning motors, I purchased those from Amazon. I purchased some not long ago that I've been sitting over here testing that's been turning for a few days to make sure that they work because I was afraid of it. That's why I was hesitant on just jumping on them because I had so many bad reviews about it. And of course, you know how you are when you get bad reviews. It's kind of like, oh, I don't want to try that product because it could be bad. So I just put them on and I just let them turn and turn and turn to make sure that they were going to work. And then once I found out they were going to work, then I was good to order. And that's pretty much the design that you get. I'll leave the video up so you can catch it. I don't want you to miss it, especially since you're team husband. The screws that I use are the Everbilts. They are the wood screws. I always make sure you get the wood screws. And I got the Phillips. I like the Phillips the best. Because the Phillips drill bits are a lot cheaper. That's the real reason. I appreciate the cups that y'all send. It's an inspiration to see y'all just jumping. I like the jump. Who else made their own turnip? I find that they're super easy to make. I guess if you have the tools for it, or if you're in a small spot and you don't have a place where you can work, then I guess that makes sense too. I could use wood glue, in order to keep it together. But I find that if you put screws in it and you put the support around it, because the motor's turning, of course, at some point it's going to end up shifting. If you make the box around it, then it doesn't shift like that. Hey, just as long as hubby was able to help you, maybe you can show hubby this video and hubby can show you how to hubby can help you make some more. Okay, you like the cup? All right, I'm glad you like it. You know, I considered using the bike chains, and I think the guy that's coming over to build the one that I'm about to get built, he told me about the bike chain, so I'm not against it. I'm not opposed to it. I'll be eager to see what it looks like. I think it's going to be pretty cool. You're so dramatic. Uh-huh. You're super dramatic. I've seen the massive ones with the bike chains, and I honestly think that the guy that's coming over to do my big box, because he's got all the tools, I don't have the tools. I bet it was a pain. I bet it was. I don't think I could do it. A 4-cup turner, I'm going to work on one of those. He's going to do the stations with that have 4-4-4 because I want to eventually start hosting my sipping craft that we all talked about. But I like to take it on the road too. When me and my wife we get ready to go travel, we can hit some of y'all up and drop in and use your crafting section and just chill and sip. Oh, that is cute. My wife is in the lab mixing glitter. I like that. That's like a pretty mermaid. I don't think you can. Can you see it? I hope so.
I can make this my ombre. These two colors.
I know 4 single motors to make single turners. The way that I'm gonna set up mine behind me. The way that I'm gonna set up mine behind me is it's gonna have 2 turners on one side, 2 turners on the other side, but it's gonna be like a 2-foot space, and then 2 on one side and 2 on the other side. That way you have a workspace. Is the way he's talking about it. I'm excited. I don't know why we're doing it. We're just jumping and doing it. I have faith in my wife that my wife is gonna be amazing at what she do, and hopefully she's gonna return my investment. And I know a lot of husbands should probably hear that, but I'm gonna invest in my wife because I believe in it. So I'm gonna invest in it and I'm gonna get it for her. Ha ha ha. Tiffany says she's in Dallas. That'd be cool. I like Dallas. I've been to Dallas a few times. I'm always going up there when it was the state fair time though. You gonna use it tonight? I think you're ready. Wow. I should have used my clamp.
Daddy. Daddy. Daddy, what's up? Come on, let's go change it. Yes, don't tell me. Oh, I can use these two. Maybe.
What are you working on? I know it's got to be boring to watch me crafting. You're not crafting. Come to Philly. It's a lot of us that craft and would love to have a sipping craft with y'all. That'd be fun. I think we should do that. We should actually just go somewhere. What do you think, love? I'm for real. She's over here creating a cup. And on the back of mine, this is what the box essentially looks like. It gives it a lot more support. So once your stick is in there and it's level, then you're level and you're good to go, and you never have to worry about readjusting anything like that. Like it's not gonna come out like it's gonna stay there. You're gonna almost always get that perfect roll, just as long as you make sure you line it up right. No, the wood pallets didn't come cut already. Unfortunately, I had to get those cut. I'll put the measurements in there. These are 1x4x13s, and I think it would sit the cup perfectly fine. I think the cup will sit on it perfectly fine. It will sit on there perfectly, I think. No, I'm still in the midst of trying to clean out my man cave or my us cave at this point. Since it's not my man cave anymore.
It can't be.
I'm still in the midst of cleaning up my man cave. So in the midst of me cleaning up my man cave, I still have a lot of stuff that I need to get fixed on the inside of it. So I get somebody to cut it for me. You can get on Craigslist. You can find somebody. I mean, you know, for you that don't believe in the Craigslist killers and stuff like that. But like you can get on Craigslist and find somebody, or I mean, if you know somebody that knows somebody, just if you're walking around Home Depot or Lowe's or wherever the case it is, you can find somebody that, can y'all go in the house? You can find somebody that that's just randomly sitting there cutting and ask them to help you cut.
You getting ready to go too?
I turn it upside down and make sure I line it up good before I drill it in. I didn't catch that. Did you catch that?
No, I wasn't looking.
I love that you're gonna share the space and craft together. At this point, I really don't think I have a choice. If I want her to come out here and craft, then I just need to be okay with sharing my space. But I mean, I guess as a husband and wife, you share everything. Nothing's really yours, except her food. She don't share that. Home Depot may cut them. No, mama.
You getting ready to go to the house? I'm just trying to figure it out.
See, that's my issue because I don't have the tools to have to cut. Man, to be honest, like, you could probably pay one of the guys at Home Depot and be like, you know, hey, I'm trying to do this project really quick and I honestly need this wood cut. And they'll probably cut it for you, to be honest. Some places will cut it. They'll cut this board, but when it comes to trying to cut these in fives, I was told that they're not going to cut them that small. But if you tell them you just need to cut them up small enough in order to get inside of your car, they may cut them. But I know they do cut boards. Yes, they do that. But when it comes to cutting them like into specific diameters that you need at, that's where I don't know if they do that. Because he told me he wasn't going to cut mine into fives. But I'm sure if you ask somebody else, they'll probably do it for you. I'm sure they will. I buy the bulk of motors. I think I rent out to one of the guys that sell, or one of the sellers on eBay, on Amazon that sell, and I was like, you know, hey, I need to get you know, more than what you're offering as a deal. And he ended up cutting me a deal because I ordered a lot of them from him. But I just sent him a message. I sent him a message and he gave me a really good deal on what I was trying to order from him. So if you're ordering more than just a few of them, I mean, they've got options on there where some of them are like a couple of bucks, like $2 to $3. Some of them are $5, $8, $9, $10, $20, or whatever the case it is. It depends on the quality of motor that you get. Yeah, depending on the guy that you get. Like today, I went in there and I had to walk around. I mean, they had every aisle blocked off. I was like, hey, I just need to get this cut to put it into my car because it was a 12-foot board. It's like a bunch of kids that were just walking around, didn't know what they were doing. They didn't know who cut. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. So I just went and I just cut them big long enough in order to just get in my car with the wood saw that they had. I'll put the measurements of the wood cut in the comment. Or if I can tell you and you can write it down real quick and then you can put the comments in there. Would that work? That way everybody can have them now. And then that's the basic turning that you get with the motor that attaches on the back. The pipe, of course, is a little bit longer. The measurements that you're going to want to get, the housing boards, which are these boards right here, you're going to need 5 of these. These are the 1x4x5s, which mean they are 1 inch thick by 4 inches wide by 5 inches long. I hate to talk to you like kids, but I just want to explain what it is. 1 inch thick by 4 inches wide by 5 inches long. A 1 by 4 by 6. But when you get them, the boards are only 1 by 4. So when you go in and you ask for them, you ask for the 1 by 4 boards, and they'll give you the 1 by 4 boards because they come in like 12 foot long. But you only want to get them cut in 5 inches long. So the boards are already 1 by 4s, but they come extra long. You need to get them cut in 5 inches. So that's what that is. And then the baseboard that you're going to need, these are 1 by 6s. So they're 1 inch thick by 6 inches long by, you have to get it cut by 13 or 14 or 15. I mean, contingent on how you want it. I just think that the more compact that I make them, the cheaper it is for me when I get ready to try to ship them. If you're going to go into the selling of it. And the PVC pipe that you're going to use, the PVC pipe is 3/4. That's the PVC pipe is 3/4. The drill bit is a 1 1/8. That drills the hole in it. And a drill and a Phillips head. The screws that you're going to need are, I get the wood screws. They don't necessarily have to be that brand. But these are the wood screws that I get. These are 6 by 1.5 inch. You don't have to get that many. You can get a smaller amount. And then you're going to need the screws for the motor that goes in the back. And these are 1/2 inch little wood screws that goes in the back of the motor. When are you going to make that cut? You're going to need more than that. That's going to be sexy. You went and got you some brushes.
There's, I mean, I don't got nothing. I mean, there ain't no room over there.
I'm about to put one together now. You can have that one. That way you can have a tumbler and you can make your tumbler. I'm excited to see what it comes out to look like. What are y'all working on? I'm sure I'm not the only one out here crafting. I feel like every time I come out and I get ready to try to make something, she needs something. So I guess she's gonna need her a few tumbler turners to herself. Makeup brush glitter cups. Working on some new business cards, some stickers for my daughter. I would dare not make stickers for my daughter. Those things will be everywhere.
They already are. That's why they're banned from them.
Oh, my wife said they're banned from them already. So there you have it. They can't have it because they're banned already. That's sad. I'm so ready for a vacation. A dream catcher, like an actual dream catcher, or are you putting like a dream catcher SVG on a cup? What are you working on? I only have on gloves because there's so much. What with him working out here, he put so much epoxy on my dang on table. I I sell just like the average person sell. I mean, I did an Etsy. I'm not a fan of Etsy really, only because I don't like. It's crazy. I don't like doing multiples of anything. Where's your cup at? Did you drink all of yours? I don't like making multiple of anything, so it's kind of like if I can make one or two of them, I'm okay with that. But when it comes to repetition, it just takes the fun out of it. I like making different cups, so when I come on with you guys and we just come up with random stuff, then y'all sell that one cup. But to sell beyond that, it's kind of like it's not fun anymore. Oh, an actual wow, a dream catcher, awesome. Yeah, 5 1x4x5s. You need 5 1x4x5s and the one by 4x13. 3/4 PVC, 1 1/8 drill bit. They want to know what you're working on over there.
I'm just plain and glitter.
Literally playing in glitter. Literally playing in glitter. She's over here mixing colors so she can come up with some awesome color design. See, that's the reason why we work so great together. She's willing to put in the time in order to do stuff like that, but I ain't got time for that. The boards are 1x4x5. These boards are 1x6x13. The drill bit is 1 1/8, and a Phillips head. Of course, with the Phillips head screws too. Judy says she loves the glitter.
Thanks. I watched like a really quick YouTube channel, really quick, and it's like, I'm just gonna go out here and play.
See, just go for it. You missed my comment. I think you could make your stuff faster if you had. Yeah, I could, but like I said, like after I make a few of these, then I don't want to make them anymore. I'm on to something next. Like I'll make them for what I need, and I'll show you guys how to make them. But like I don't make these to just like mass produce them to put them out for sale like that. So that's the reason why I don't have the tools and stuff. That's the reason why I go get my wood cut. Like I'll make a few of them because I know how to make them, and I'll show you guys how to make them with what you have at home versus having to go spend $1 billion in order to go get everything that you need. So yeah, that's the reason why. I mean, this is common stuff that you would averagely have as a man around the house, but even if you don't have it as a man around the house, it's really easy and accessible to use where even I feel like my wife can come out and do it too. She can come out and make her own. It takes the fun out of hobbying when you have to mass produce stuff to me. That's the way that I feel. I've just never been with that. I don't like mass production. I'll make a few of them, then I'll take them off. And when people, oh, can you make me some more of those? Unfortunately, those discontinued. I don't make those anymore. But this is how you can make it. But that's not the only thing you can make. Ha ha ha. There's no man here. Ha ha ha. Okay, Ginger. I'm not a woodwork person. I work on cars. I like to work on cars better. The motors are. There's a lot of different ways that these can be made. I see people who only use just 2 pieces of wood to put them on there, but this is just my theory. If you put 2 pieces of wood on a board like that and then they're open and you don't have any more kind of support between it, that motor just keeps turning and turning and turning and turning. I feel like at some point it's going to start to wobble. So I like to put the support around it like this. That way I know it's not going to wobble and I know it's going to be straight. Yes, you do have to do wiring for the motor, which is what I was going to show, but I forgot to do it. The wiring for the motor, at that point, I'll get to it and I'll show you how I do it. I just hadn't did it yet. But with the wiring with the motor, I like to wire mine up on the inside before I close it up. That way you don't get epoxy inside of the motor. So I take a 3/16 drill bit and drill 2 holes in the back of it back here. 2 holes here. I'll drill them and I'll show you really quick. I put 2 holes in the back. On one of them, when you put the motor in here, then the wires that hang off the back of the motor, once you put it on there and get it situated, then these will go back through here. They will go through the top, and then the wire that connects it for the power comes out of here. So I keep all my wiring or the wiring on the inside so it doesn't get Mod Podge or epoxy, or leave it to my wife and she get glitter all on the inside of it. Are you waiting on me to finish one so you can make your cup? You gotta base your cup. What if you're gonna paint it blue like that? You don't want to do a white base, or you don't want to paint it like
a. Like I don't want to no real like a cup.
Well, why don't you use one of those smaller cups then? Get a smaller cup.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah, the lamp replacement cord is what I use. I love the lamp. It's in my room, but yeah, I have the lamp replacement cord is what I use. It's got the switch on the back. I've actually got one over here. Can you see it? You turn it on and turn it off here. I love it. No problem. I love sharing. If I can help you. If I can help you, then I'd be more than elated to. People inbox me all the time. Oh, why do you tell people how to do your business and you're not going to make any money and this and that and the other? I was like, I'm not in it for the money. I just like to help. That's it. You keep doing screenshots. I'll send you pictures of it, of all of it, so you can see what it looks like. Oh, I should have told you to bring me something to drink. I snooze, I lose, huh?
Yep.
So I can't convince you to get me nothing to drink.
Nope.
Oh, you so sweet. I don't have a cup.
No, I'm getting ready to use that.
There's another one in there though. They always get on to me about not. Bring me one of your cups. Put it in your cup.
Oh, not a problem.
You keep doing screenshots. I'm going to try to make it. Go for it. I hate when people say that it's enough money out here for everybody. I hate when people say that it. Wait, you say you hate when people say that it's enough money? I hate when people say that it's enough money. Why? What do you mean? Well, let's talk about that. You don't feel like it's enough money out here for everybody to make? I mean, why would I not help you with what I can do in fear of me not making money? That doesn't make sense. Oh, she hate when people say don't teach your techniques. I mean, shit. If I get it, I get it. But I mean, there's no secret to it. It's kind of like, why not teach your techniques? Why not help somebody else be as good as you are? I mean, there's a lady that do this right down the street from me, and she's the most awesome lady in the whole wide world. We help each other. We, if she is working on something that she can't get, or if I'm working on something that I can't get, we hit each other up. We message each other. Hey, I'm working on this. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. Can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? And we help each other. That's the whole purpose of me being here right now, because we're always helping each other. I started doing just a few of them on my page. I was like, hey, oh well. My customers started to hit me up that I used to sell stuff to and be like, oh, can you teach me how to make it? Sure, yeah, come on. Not a problem. If that's what you want, yeah, I'll teach you how to make it. There's enough money out here for everybody. I can't make it all. I can't make it all. So for me to show you how to do this, yeah, believe it or not, I do get a lot of people in my inbox condoning me helping, saying that I shouldn't, and I shouldn't be giving away secrets, and shouldn't be doing this and shouldn't be doing that. I'm like, it's not a secret. It's not a secret at all. It's like you can go online and figure out how to do this, even if I'm not the one that's showing you how to do this. You can still go online and do it. So why can't I just be one of those that goes online and show people how to do it? Each one teach one except Sharonda. I don't want to teach Sharonda. I'll help anybody else except Sharonda. Which one do I recommend? The one from Amazon or Lowe's? Amazon or Lowe's. I like the bigger turners. They turn a little bit slower for me, and I like the fact that they turn a lot slower for me. And the ones from that I get are the 2.5, so they really don't turn that fast. There's only 3 RPMs a minute, which isn't bad, but you get some of them that turns like faster than a helicopter. How many am I making right now? I'm probably just gonna make a few, and I'm gonna get offline. Tell them to stay out of your inbox with that BS. I'm working on it. I'm working on trying to be a better man, because my wife told me that my delivery was off. That works. The Red Bull works. You want some? Okay. You can't talk to me while I'm working because I get distracted. But you need to stop talking to me so I can work. That's why I haven't accepted your friend's request. Yep. Be friends with Shrine. I was a meanie head. Shrine is rude.
I don't know how to say it, but it's going on.
Shrine is mean. Team wife. I want to be friends with your husband. Tell your husband to send me a friend's request so we can talk about you. Maybe I can convince him to come out in the garage with you and crap and get on your nerves. Or maybe I need to come out to Philly and get on your nerves. Look, Annie. I believe you crazy AF. I know, you know what? I don't believe, I know you crazy as fuck. I'm positive you are. Because you and my wife get along. Birds of a feather flock together. My wife don't talk to nobody, but for her to have a conversation with you, I was like, you gotta be as crazy as she is. The best friendship is the one that's bigger. It's true. You bought it from Lowe's and the hubby made it. Do he craft with you also? Because couples that craft together tends to talk a lot more. Because I find it that it's a partnership with me and her out here. Although I've been out here a little bit longer than her, I learned a lot of stuff from her.
Oh my God.
What is? You brought me a disgusting drink?
This is nasty.
It's a drink. Oh, he tattoos?
Ooh.
I'm gonna get a tattoo.
I like tattoos.
I don't have a tattoo yet. I'm afraid of needles.
I do. I have tattoos and I don't like needles, but I got some.
Sharonda says she's about to show her husband how to do t-shirts.
Really? See, that's one thing I don't.
I want to show my wife how to do t-shirts.
I'm not for the t-shirt thing.
But she don't want to learn.
I've pressed a shirt or two.
True. I've had the vinyl already cut, and she did that. I don't mind going back to the shirts and letting her do this, though.
I don't have no paying customers. You have paying customers.
She said she don't have paying customers when it comes to shirts.
I don't have to touch. You got paying customers to touch me.
My people know me more so for shirts. You got 7 tattoos? Nah.
I have 2.
I can't do tattoos.
I only have 3, but I want more.
I'm not against it. I just, tattoos aren't for me. But hey, shout out to those who do have them. I just, I'd rather not. 16, 18. Oh. So I'm working on the storefront. I'm putting some vinyl on a food truck. The food truck that I was telling y'all that I first went to, and I took him a shirt, and I was like, you know, hey, let me know what you think about it. And if you like it, hit me back up. I do all his shirts and stuff like that for his business now. So he just moved into a brick and mortar, a storefront. And he asked me if I'd do his storefront for him. So there's a tattoo shop right behind the storefront, and I was doing the storefront. They was like, "Hey man, if we give you a tattoo, will you come do ours?"
Hey, you can tell them you can give my wife a tattoo, and you'll come do theirs.
Because I feel like if I give it to you, then that's gonna force me to go get one while you're getting one, and I don't think that's fair.
You ain't got to. You don't have to be there.
She said she's running out of place that she can even get them.
Nah, I don't want that many.
That's a lot. You got your glitter ready? See, I'll do vinyl for tattoos. Yep. That'd be me. Give me a vinyl tattoo. Give me one of those removable vinyls. Give me some 651. I'll take the 651. You trade vinyl work for tattoos? No, I couldn't do it. Yeah, I just like the pain too. I like the look of them. I love the way my wife look at them, but I can't do it. They're relaxing. You're crazy. You like pain? What's wrong with you? Am I putting them all together and then put the motor on them? Yeah, I build my boxes first, especially when I have a few of them to do. I build the boxes first. I went over to go get my wood cut at the guy who does my woodwork, and I left my pipe over to his house, my PVC at his house. But he's supposed to be coming over. She said everybody think that she's crazy, but it's relaxing. You know what? I'm not gonna knock that though. If you say it's relaxing, then it's relaxing. I believe you. Because when I tell my homeboys sitting out in my garage and crafting with my wife is relaxing, they call me crazy. They think I should be running the streets with them. Versus sitting out here just relaxing. I forgot what I did with my screws. No. PVC is, it depends on how long you got to cut your board. When it comes to this board, you can put it as how long you want it, or either how big you want it, contingent upon how many turners you're going to be putting on it. So I cut my board at 13, so it gives me that perfect fit on the cup, so I can actually ship it. For me personally, but the ones that I have at home, they've got a little bit bigger board on it. Not that I need the bigger board, but it's got a little bit bigger board on it. But I mean, if you got like a small space, like an apartment or whatever the case it is, like just a small one or just a starter one to start with, then yeah, that would be great. I mean, I use them now, but I just want to get like 12 of them. This is how long I have mine at home. Just a little bit longer. Not for the necessity of it, but it gives me some workspace on the back here that I get to work on other stuff that I do. Or you can put some ports in it so I can put cups on the back so they'll dry. No, the PVC is. I haven't cut it down to size yet, but I'm thinking maybe like 7, 8 inches of PVC pipe is enough. It's plenty enough. It's if you're gonna be putting it on a 13-inch board, a 7-piece. You're gonna need 5 here. Well, let me get my tape measure. That's what I should do. The ones that I have cut over here are 9 inches long. So you're probably gonna want to go with the 9-inch cut. I don't have my tape measure, but you probably want to, because it's gonna take 5 to come out of here, and this is a 7-inch. So you want to go with a 9-inch because you want just a little bit of room out so you can put the ball on the back of it. But I'll cut these in size before I get ready to send them off, because each of them change contingent upon what you're working on or how big you're making it. If you're gonna make it like this, then you want to go with maybe like a 9 or a 10-inch. No longer than a 10-inch though. That's for sure. So a 10-inch would give you that safe because you're gonna put the ball on it. You want the cup sitting on the back. You don't want the cup rubbing up against the top of the tumbler. I mean the rotator. You done over there, baby?
You know, I had this all cleaned off.
And you did a great job, baby. Did I tell you that, or did I forget? You know what happened when you let me in the workspace.
Like, even when I was out here working by myself, it was still clean.
Well, that's because you're a woman, and women like to keep stuff clean.
Back.
Finish one thing and put it back. That do make sense. But us men, we finish one thing and we leave it there because we know where it is. When we put it back, we tend to lose it.
Well, all the stuff you shouldn't tend to lose because you have a place for it.
We lose stuff quite often. We try really hard sometimes. The base of it. And of course the pipe will come out a lot longer. This is just my test pipe to make sure that I'm putting it in right. But you want it to stick off to about right there. Aren't you supposed to be giving one away? How are you going to give it away? Like, what are you going to do in order to... You know what? Let's leave it up to the admins. Let the admins pick somebody. That's what we're going to do. We're going to build one, and we're going to give it away, and we're going to let the admin pick who give it away.
However they decide they want to do.
She said she'll catch us later, glitter a couple craft wives matter. I'm blocking you on the next one. You're not coming in. I'll get with one of the admins and get it approved, and once the admins approve it, that we can do the giveaway. What I will do is I'll let them come up with a way that they're gonna give it away. I'll let them pick it. I think that would be the best route to go. Yeah? Let them come up with a giveaway.
Yeah, because we don't.
So if an admin is watching right now, you make them fast. That's the second one. Yeah, that was the second one. This is the third one that I'm working on. We'll hit up the admin, or if it's the admin watching, if you could inbox myself, and I will message you as soon as I get off, how we're going to give away this tumbler. I mean, this tumbler rotator. But please be advised, you have to pay for shipping. Shipping is $19.95 anywhere in the United States. Now, if somebody went outside the United States, I'm not sure how that's going to work. So I'll let them put the stipulations and all that kind of stuff on it. But that's just my disclaimer.
Somebody said that'd be great.
I think that would be great. If there's an admin on here, if you can message me, can you sign into my messenger really quick so you can see if somebody hit me up? Or if you know an admin, tag one of the admins and have them hit me up in my inbox. And I'll let them decide on how they're going to do it. It's easy. They're easy to knock out. I mean, that's just the base of them. Fabric. It leads me to believe that she's probably buying some of that fabric. Huh? Oh, that's not bad. I bought some new fabric yesterday. Oh, that's nice. I bought some new fabric yesterday. It's some really good fabric. I can't wait to do it. No problem, shipping, no biggie. There is the flat rate. Yeah, there is the flat rate. I pay, or when I sell mine anywhere in the United States, I only pay $19.95 for shipping. That's what I charge. So I figured, $19.95 for a tumbler. But I like to be I like a newbie to win it, or somebody who really doesn't have one. I don't want you to just add one to your collection. I do have a YouTube channel. He Glitters Proudly is my YouTube channel. So if an admin hit you up and tell you that you won and you have one already, I mean, come on, let's be nice to the newbies who don't have one and at least share one with them, or somebody who hand turns. I like to add that as a stipulation also. I mean, I think that would be only fair to somebody who doesn't have one. And please be honest. I mean, please be honest. Let somebody else experience what you don't have. And you know what? There's another stipulation. If you win it, you have to make a cup on it within a week of you getting it. I think that's only fair, yeah? Don't just get it and let it grow dust. That's not fair. The bit that I'm using for the 3/4 inch is 1 1/8. So you have to make something with it. You can't just get it and sit on it. You can't just get it and look at it. Because if that's the case, then I'll pay your shipping back and I want you to send it back to me. Let me give it to somebody who's going to use it. And I will stock your page to make sure that you're actually doing something with it too. Oh, I am good at stocking. I had to stock my wife before I met her. Yeah, he did. I like those stipulations. I don't have a turner and would like to be the owner of one for a chance. Yeah, I think those are the stipulations. You cannot already have one. You have to use it within a week of getting it, and you have to pay for shipping. And if an admin want to add anything else to it, then I'm okay. Hi, Patricia. When you say what kind of wood, I get the untreated wood. It's not a necessity that you have to get treated wood. Treated wood tends to be a bit more expensive than untreated wood. Since this is going to be on the inside, it really doesn't matter. So I'd go untreated versus getting it treated with. Did you log into mine? I'm waiting on the admin to hit me up to let me know how they want to run this or how they want to do it. I'll let them give it away. And you know what the great thing would be? If it is a newbie that gets it, they can inbox me. And I'll be more than happy to talk to you or talk you through on how to make your first cup. So that way you get your own personal inbox tutorial. I think that would be nice. Especially if you don't even know how to make them. If you never did this, but you want to give it a try. I think that would be awesome. It would include the pipe, the football, the turner, the motor. Yeah, and there you go. You can go buy your own cup, your own glitter, your Mod Podge. You can get it going. Once you make yours, there you go. Once she make hers, or is that a he? I didn't catch it. You're from Canada and want it. It's up to the. I don't know how the shipping is gonna work, but whatever it is, we'll figure it out. And we'll get it over to you if you want to pay the shipping. I know there's a customs. I think it has to go through customs. I don't know. I just blew your light. I think it'll be cool. So that's what we're gonna do. Whenever they hit me up, if they hit me up while we're in the middle of the live, we can give it away then, or if they want to post it to the page, I'll let them do all that. We can give away one of these that I'm making now. You shipped to Canada, but it wasn't bad. I've made a hand turner with kits. When first started, didn't have a motor yet. You know, I give a big shout out to you guys who hand turn these things. Y'all are the real MVPs in the game. I like that. Are you looking for those colors? It's close.
I have them, but what I just made, you can do that. It'd be too dark to use that, and the blue ones that you can too if I bought them.
I see. If I win, that will be a promise. As soon as I make them, I'll give one away. 2 as long as they pay shipping. There you go, man. Each one, teach one. I like y'all. So a bit. When are you gonna make it? Are you gonna do it with a brush?
Let's see. I saw somebody else talking about it in another group.
Oh, you know what? Just as long as you have fun making those cups for your son's baseball team, that would be amazing. But if you feel like it's a chore in order to make them, then that's when you're not having fun. But just as long as you're having fun doing whatever it is that you're doing, I think it's worth giving it a try. That's just me personally. That's how I feel.
See, the makeup brushes that I don't use come in handy, possibly.
I think that should be a stipulation. Whoever wins should they give away something. Start a whole train. Everyone can win. You know what? I like that.
I mean, I think so. You should give it
But
back.
you know what? But I feel like it's a lot of pressure for the person who wins it that really don't know what they're doing. That they're just trying. And then, of course, everybody is their own worst critic. And because they are their own worst critic, it's kind of like,
Yeah, but I just jumped and did it one day.
Yeah.
Stuck and said, I'm just gonna do it.
Which is, it's
I
okay.
knew I was gonna mess up.
It's okay to just jump and do it. But what if you have to give that cup away to somebody and you don't think that cup is a great cup?
I don't think mine are good, but I'm giving mine away.
Well, okay. Well, I like the stipulations, but I don't want to put pressure on anybody. I don't want to put pressure on the person like that. Now, I do want to put pressure on you to use it because I feel like you do need to use it. I mean, I don't want you to just get it and just throw it in your stockpile of other crafts that you got and you haven't used yet. Tanya, you missed everything. We're about to give away, or I'm not about to do it, but we're going to give away a tumbler rotator today. We made a few of them. We're going to give away one of them. But there's stipulations, though, in the giving away of it. I'm gonna get with the admins, and I'm gonna see how they want to give it away. I like to involve them because they are so awesome. They're so amazing. I want to involve them on the giveaway to see what ideas they have in mind that I can help contribute to them, and we'll give it away then. So as soon as the admin inbox me and let me know what they want to come up with, then we'll go for it. I'll let them give it away. I want to give it to them to give away. With my few stipulations, that's all. Ah! That's the only way you get it. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be the one that gives it away. I'm gonna get with the admins and see what they want to do. And if they want to give it away, then I want them to do it. That way you can't say that I rigged it. Because if I had anything to do with it, I wouldn't even put Sharonda's name in that hat. I can talk crap because she's not on here now. But I know as soon as she go back and see this, that it's gonna be me and her. Who on here hasn't ever made a cut before? But just watching. Who hasn't? You've never made one? What are you waiting on to make one?
I would say your turner.
Oh, you're waiting on my turner to make one?
I'm just saying. My response.
Right? You waiting on Tina the Turner? As soon as she get her new glitter, she said she's gonna make one. I've never made a cup. Hi, Tabitha. A little bit, but it won't hurt. You gonna make one? What are you waiting on to make a cup? That's my next question. Like, what's your holdup? Like, why haven't you made one? That's the question. Why haven't you made a cup? That's hardwood.
I have something in my car that
You got something in my car? In your car?
Yeah.
That belongs to me? And you riding around with it?
I didn't notice until I was cleaning it out.
I've never made a cup. What's stopping you from making the cup? That's the question. Like, why haven't you made one? What are you afraid of? What's stopping you from doing it? I'm nervous about the edges, like the rims. I mean, but the only way that you're going to be able to get over that is to do it at some point. Right or no? The only way that you can get over your fears is just by facing the fears. Because I'm lazy. That's the best answer ever. That's the best answer ever. You know what? You get a lollipop. At least you were honest with yourself. At least you were honest. At least you didn't lie about it. You were honest. I'm just lazy. And you know what? That makes you that much better in my book because you were honest. Just lazy. The fear of failure and no tumblers. I know people who hand do their tumblers, so let's not use that excuse. And the fear of failure, the only way that you know that you're gonna fail is you have to try it. If you're afraid of failure itself, then it will get you nowhere. Failure is only a doorway to success. Can I put my name on that, or have somebody said that before? If nobody said that before, that's my word. You don't have a turner. You can watch videos that you can turn by hand. You don't need a turner, I heard. I've never did it by hand, and I probably wouldn't because they tell me that they turn forever. But hey, you can turn by hand. Don't use that as an excuse. I don't want to hear that. You haven't even tried to know that you're going to fail. So how do you say you fear failure? Get out of here. Fear failure. How do you fear failure? Like you haven't even tried it to even know that you're going to fail. Julie said she turned her first 3 to 8. Ooh. I was nervous too, but once I started, I loved it, but would be a lot easier having a turner. I gave cups for Christmas. Everybody loved them. See, there you go. And it saves you money. For Christmas, for me and my wife, we give out shirts. You get a shirt. You get a shirt. You get a shirt. Saves us a lot of Christmas money. I think the first year that we were married, I bought your wife, your mom, your grandma. What kind of purse was that? That old folks purse. A Dooney and Burke's old folks purse, but she wanted a simple shirt.
She carries that purse religiously.
She does carry that purse religiously, but I bet you she would wear that shirt religiously too. I could have saved some money. But if I can get Home Depot to cut the wood for me tomorrow, I'm making a tumbler. Just realized my husband has his drill in my truck. See, there you go. You better ask for permission before you use a husband tool.
I think I have something of his drill in my car.
Because when I go looking for tools and they in my wife's car, that it's me and my wife, we have a problem. You'll try one. My biggest fear is low self-esteem. You know what?
I had that too.
I think the fear of failure and low self-esteem kind of rides there together, because I think this is just me assuming, your confidence of low self-esteem drives your fear of failure to make you feel like you can't do it because you're going to fail without even giving it a try. You haven't even given it a try yet to even know that you're going to fail. Try it. And then if you fail, then try something else. Or try it again, or try a different method, because there's a lot of different methods. There's a lot of different ways that you can do it. Y'all have to forgive my nasty office. That's my wife's fault. Because she didn't clean up.
I didn't even come in here and make a mess.
Yeah, but she's got to turn in her Amazon cart. Look at that. We just hammered out 3 of them just that quick. Somebody messaged me.
This is you. I was like, wait, that's your stuff. Somebody asked, what printer do you use for water slide print to cut my Epson won't load the paper? Hey, we have one of those.
Epson?
Yeah.
That $1 billion one up there?
Well, you'll have to go back on this one. I forgot this one.
I thought that was the admin that messaged me. I was excited about getting ready to give away the Turner. Are you going to order what's in your Amazon cart? You know what? I find that my wife have a lot of stuff in her Amazon cart too. Like, I never understood the whole purpose of holding all this stuff in your Amazon cart until I logged into my wife's account, and she's got like everything in her cart. She like goes shopping and just leave her shopping cart in the middle of the store. That's what I feel like when you go put stuff in your basket online. But I guess she said she put it on there to save it, so when she get the money, she can just go back and just order it. I guess that kind of makes sense, kind of, sort of. But I can't wait to give this Turner away, though. Oh, she inboxed me a photo of her cup that she's working on. Oh, wait. Somebody asked me, what printer do I use? What printer do you use for the water slide printing cup? My Epson won't load the paper. I use a cheap, what is that? Kodak printer from Walmart. It costs like $49 as an inkjet, and I made sure that my water was an inkjet. I am in Austin, Texas, Tabitha. These are questions that's just being inboxed to me that I'm answering really quick. Oh, that was the only question. I have a list in my Amazon wish we leave soon as we get back to the States. Oh, yeah, I've been talking to you. I am going to leave this video. All my videos that I ever do, I always leave them on here because I want you guys to always be able to go back and find them. So you can be self-enabled and you can do it on your own. And you don't need anybody to do it for you. I think the reason why I'm so great at doing stuff like this is because I like to teach my girls to be independent. Not saying that they don't need a man, but I mean, you can do a lot of stuff on your own without having to depend on anybody else. Not saying that you don't have to be dependent upon your husband, but you can do a lot of stuff on your own. My little one, she's going to be breaking motors apart, transmission. She's going to be my first girl football player.
I don't know about that.
She is. She is going to play football.
I don't know about that.
Why ain't she? No, it's feel good out here. I'm in Austin. Yeah, I have a. You can find me on YouTube. He glitters proudly. I'm gonna do a better job with that YouTube, by the way. Is my wife gonna start doing lives also? No, my wife's an introvert. She don't talk.
I mean, but if I get questions into my inbox, I mean, I'll talk. I like to text. I'm a texter.
She's a texter. She's a texter.
I'm not a
so
talker.
if you like inbox her a question and she don't know the answer, then she'll message me, Faith, what does this mean? Or what is this? Or what is that? And then she'll reply back. But if she knows the answer, then she'll just reply back. She's getting really good at what she do. Really, really good. My niece her niece played football. So why can't she play football? I prefer to text too. Yeah. I have a few people that actually call me and we talk. Huh? I had a few people call me and we talk. Yeah, those dollar store cups work perfect. I actually have a few of them here on my desk that I thought my wife was going to use to start working on, but she just went straight to the high dollar cups. But these are the little Dollar General cups. I mean, the Dollar Tree cups. Oh, she said we're awesome and we make it fun to watch. I think we make it fun to watch because it's team husband against team wife, and team husband is better. I'm scared for a mama to see their dolls in danger sometime. I like to teach my girls to be independent. Like, don't call daddy for everything. You can do this. You got this. Just have faith in yourself. I like to teach them. Change tires, oil changes when I'm out changing my oil, changing whatever, man. Look, come out here. Let me show you how to do this. You can't just be scared because she's a girl. Oh, she don't need to be doing things that boys do. I mean, that's just... She's going to have to know how to do this. Don't call me at 2 o'clock in the morning and tell me you need me to come help you change your tire. Oh, it's because we're down to earth? Haha, we are. I agree with that. She get on my nerves, though. But I love her. I'm sure I get on her nerves more than she get on mine, though. I like to get on her nerves just to make her mad. But I never tell her that because she's gone right now. I can tell y'all that. But I'm sure somebody's going to run back and snitch to it. Contact sport? Yeah. Why not contact sport? Why can't my daughter play football? Because she's my daughter? Is that what you're saying? My daughter's a bully. My daughter's a straight bully. My daughter beat up her older brothers. My daughter will fight. Not like a bad fight, but not like a bully, but like, my daughter don't like to be messed with, kind of like my wife. It's kind of like, just leave me alone, just let me do me, just let me stay in my zone. But when you get in her area, then that's when she get bothered. You want your daughter to wrestle? Whoa. I feel like my daughter is going to protect her brother and her sister at school. My son is so submissive. Not submissive, but he's so passive. And my daughter, she's not aggressive, but like, don't mess with anything that's hers. And that's when she's got a problem. Your 7-year-old, yeah. I don't think she bullies people in school because when she goes to school, the school thinks she's God's gift to earth, and she's so cute, and she's just so nice in class, and she's so this and she's so that. I'm like, you talking about my kid, like the one that I got right here? Nah, not this one. Your son is savage. See, I wanted my boy to play football. I think my boy should have played football. But he don't like football, and I wasn't going to force him into it because I played. I didn't want to force him. If he would have asked me, yeah, but no. That's the problem with most dads. Most dads want their kids to play football and sports and stuff like that. Nah. If my son come tell me he wants to play, then I'll probably put him in something small and let him go for there, but I doubt he will. I think my daughter will tell me before my son. What's your thought? London would come tell me she want to play football before Zayden.
Yeah.
But she's a savage. She's a beast, though. She's not afraid. She jumps up on the couch and jumps off and just fall on the floor and just laugh about it. That's her. She's just ruthless. She don't care about anything or anybody for that matter. What is that? Huh?
They're crawfish.
You don't want no crawfish today?
I mean, it's not good, but it's just it's out of my way.
I want to go eat at the pizza place, at Luigi's or whatever it's called.
That's fine.
That's where I want to go eat.
That's fine.
Yeah? What? I got you to make your mind up in just one guess?
Because we haven't been there. So.
Winning!
We haven't been there and everybody said it's good, so why not go try it?
True. True. I think this is going to be my last one. It's taking the fun out of it at this point until I'm ready to stop. But I accomplished my goal. Got a few of them did. We live in a small town, so sports are all they have this way. My son wants to try everything, and he is pretty good, but doesn't care if he wins or not. I can't wait for him to be all out. To make a tournament by yourself, it wouldn't cost much. It just depends on the wood and stuff like that you buy, plus the motor. But when it comes to being in a small town and sports is all you got, yeah, I get it. I get it. But you just got to let your kid pick what they want. You can't force it on them. JROTC was forced upon me until I thought I wanted to go to the Army, but I was crazy. Not that anything is wrong with going to the Army. It just wasn't for me. That's it. I was about to. there was like, why you want to do that? You need one? Don't we all? I need 2. Some Olive Garden sound good too.
That's what my mom knew it. But Luigi's is down the street, so that's where we going.
So we gotta go down the street just because it's down the street.
Yep. I'm not trying to go into town.
Ba, ba, ba.
That's nice.
Whose cup is that? Stacy's?
Yeah.
Is Stacy still on? Stacy been doing some sexy work. I like when you inbox me stuff that I inspired you to do. My son played football from age 5 till his senior year in high school. He was over it by senior year. We also live in a small town. I played high school. I played from my freshman year up to my senior year. Up to my senior year. And then I went to college and I was going to play, but I felt like playing football was just, in college, just wasn't the right thing to do. It's like it was already bad enough because I'm doing those things in college that college boys do. Then I'm going to turn around and add football on top of it. Then I would never go to class. I was already skipping class enough doing bad stuff that I know I wasn't supposed to be doing.
I was skipping class too.
See,
and I was
there
on
you
the basketball
go.
team.
Anytime you get in sports like that, man, like it just completely detours you from what you went to school for.
It does. It does. I was on a basketball scholarship.
If you send me a friend's request, if we're not already friends right now, I will. I'll inbox you the serial motor, or you can try it again. I hope you were able to get it in. So whatever my son wants, I'll support it. I guess I don't really have a choice. Yes, send me a message. I accept friends' requests. I talk. I mean, if you have a question, comment, or if you have a question about something you're working on and you don't get it, send me up. Inbox me. If I can help you, I will. I try at least. If I don't know the answer, I try to get the answer for you. Yeah, send me a friend's request. When I get off, I typically go through and I try to accept all the friends requests that come through. And then I go through my inbox because a lot of people send me inbox questions about how to do this or how to make this or want more information on the videos that I have, and I just send you the links to those. They keep following that same hole. You're welcome. You're more than welcome. If I can help, I don't mind helping. That's what we're all here for, is to help. I'm mad that a moderator hadn't hit me up yet. I'm ready to give away this tournament.
Maybe they're not on.
You're right. Maybe they're not on. They're not on like us.
No.
I'm sure one of them is. I talked to one of them. I can't remember what her name is. I think her name is Misty. Is that who I told you she was? I'll send her a message and figure out how we're going to give it away.
You already see that. You just need to talk to them.
Oh, talk to them and see how they want to give it away. It's 5 o'clock. You think traffic's going to be bad going out to me? Out to Alvin.
So there'll be no traffic. It's President's Day. No, not leaving right now. Because when I leave at 5 o'clock going to LA, there's no traffic. I mean, by the time I go,
What are you working on? Patricia's back. So we got to stop talking about Patricia right now. She's going to get mad.
Did he have to go to work?
He's at work right now. He probably called about his charger.
Charger.
That was the guy that was here just a second ago. He forgot his charger, and I'm sure that's what he's calling about. Can you bring me my charger? Oops, I never got that call. You can use a regular wipe. Crocheting and scarf hoodieing. I have a cousin that does that. She does an amazing job. I don't want to say that I don't have the patience to do it, but I've just never tried it.
I guess I could have
Finish up his.
epoxy is cups.
Right.
He's
got a ton of cups over here.
It's gonna take him forever.
Mm-hmm. But that guy's gonna come do our 13 cup tournament. I'm excited. Did I tell you how he was gonna do them in the stations? Like, it's gonna be about 2 feet long here. It's gonna have 2 turners on this side and 2 turners on that side, and you can work up here. Then when you're done, you can just stick your cups on the turner. Are you ready to get you some turners right now?
I'm gonna do something. I'm just sitting here.
Oh, I'll put one together for you if you're ready to start working. Yeah. That's it. What brand of epoxy? We're navigating over to Pro Morena. If not Pro Morena, to pick it up locally, we get Emulite Clear Casting. When making tumblers, but I'm gonna have her test with you, being that this tumbler thing is gonna be her. I'm excited to see you multi-tumbler post pictures. Yeah, I'll post pictures when I do the multi-tumblers. I couldn't find the epoxy. Hobby Lobby ready to get it. Which one? Which epoxy brand are you talking about? Emulite Clear Casting, I get that at Michael's. What should you use just starting? It wouldn't matter. I mean, it's yours. What should you use if you're just starting? I mean, if you're starting, you're going to be making the cups, you're going to be keeping the cups for yourself, you're going to be drinking out of them, then you have to get something that's FDA compliant. But if not, you can find something that's not FDA compliant that's a little bit cheaper. I love it. I have a sister-in-law who are good friends who make stuff, and depends on that, the income. So I just craft for family, and I need to get a good gift to give, but I plan on making a few cups for myself. Tennessee, I see you. I'm glad you enjoy watching our videos.
Yes.
You want to go ahead and get them ready so we can go get some to eat? Because I'm hungry. And like clear casting, I use that with 60% off coupon that comes from Michael's. That's like when I have to go in store and get it, but I like to order mine from. I like to order the other one from either Amazon or just go direct to promorena.com and order from them. But as I always say, just get something that works for you. I mean, just as long as it works for you is all that really matters. But just make sure that it's FDA approved is your only and your biggest concern. That's the biggest of the biggest. I love making shirts, and I want to supplement print. So you know what? I want to try it too. That's the reason why I went and spent so much money on a printer, because I can switch out the ink to do the sublimation. But I just haven't did it yet. I like shirts too. I like shirts over the cups. Because the problem is when you make cups, and you get an order and they want all of them to be the exact same, nah, I'm not with that. I like to switch my style up every now and then. We got all our cups when they were on sale. They were from this place called Academy, but there's another website that has some cups for sale. Roll King, they've got theirs for really, really cheap. They're like $3 and $3 and some change. But they stopped the shipping. They did the shipping when they first went on sale, but not anymore. And there you go. Within what? The little time that we've been on the phone, we've made 4 of them so far. That's how simple and easy it is. I'm about to get out of here because I've got to get ready to go eat because I'm hungry. I need to go shower and get all this glitter off me. But as soon as the admins get back with me, I will let you guys know how we're going to give away the cups. And just a few cups that we were working on today, I want to show you really quick. Those two, that one we did a couple of days ago, is getting the epoxy on it. This one right here, yes, I can still talk Kenyatta. Just send me an inbox and we can chat. And this one right here we did a little bit earlier today, and those are two that he's working on. This is what the finished tumbler looks like, but this just doesn't have the top on it because I'm just testing that motor to make sure that it works. But that's what those new ones look like these right here. So when you get ready to do the back of it, it won't stick out like this. It'll be pushing a bit farther, but I'm testing the motor to make sure they work. That's the reason why I didn't shove them in. And it's going to have a switch like that on the bottom of it. These are the ones that I taught you guys how to make the last time we were on here. So, yeah. You guys have a great day. If you have any questions, inbox me.